Hey guys. Alright, today I'm going to talk about knife steels. I'm not a knife steel expert or a steel expert at all, but I noticed that my collection has a lot of different kinds of knife steels, and I thought it would be cool to show all the different steels I have, and also to hear from you guys how many different knife steels you have in your collection. Hope a few of you can make a video response, and if you know about the steels, you could talk about the steels and maybe what's your favorite steel or whatnot. But anyways, without further ado, I'll just go through my collection real quick, show you a few different knives, and tell you what steels they're made out of. Of course, since I collect Spydercos, I have a lot of S30V. Got the Spyderco PPT, that's an S30V. Spyderco Native, that's my wife's, that's an S30V. Spyderco Sage 2 S30V. Let's see what else we got here. Another Spyderco, the Spyderco Leaf Storm S30V. So I got, I guess that's 4 knives with S30V. Really good steel. You can't say anything bad about it. Very good rust resistance, good hardness, good toughness. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was specifically made for cutlery, so go figure. It's really good for that purpose. Let's see, another popular Spyderco steel that they use for the Japanese knives is VG10. That's what they got here on this Super Leaf. Spyderco VG10, and it's a Japanese steel. I think it's also specific to cutlery. Let's see, I think I got one more. Spyderco Dragonfly VG10 steel. I love VG10 steel. I think it's really cool. And it's very good. Very high rust resistance. Well, I would say good rust resistance. Maybe not as good as S30V. And not quite as hard, but still an excellent steel. Hardness is really it's kind of funny to even mention hardness when talking about knife steels, at least most good knife steels, because they're all very hard when you compare them to other steels that are out there. They're all going to be harder, but therefore they're usually going to be more brittle, which just kind of goes hand in hand. But alright, another American steel is on my Spyderco Manix Sprint Run here. This is the Carpenter Steel XHP or CTS-XHP steel. I don't know a whole lot about this. I meant to do a little bit of research before I did the video, but I figured I'd just use the sunlight that I have available right now to make the video. So maybe someone else who is going to do a knife video will be able to elaborate on this, or a steel video. I hope some other people do some steel videos. I'd like to hear y'all's take on this sort of thing and see what you have in your collection. But this steel, from what I've heard, is very good, and it's retained its edge for quite a while now. And of course, I don't use this knife that much just because I don't know, I don't want to mess it up. Stupid. That, and I need to fix this pocket clip, which I bent out somehow. I didn't even know I did it, but I did. But I'm pretty sure that's an easy fix. And one of my all-time favorite steels, 154 cm here on this Emerson Commander. Nice stonewash finish on there. Love this knife. I haven't carried it in a long time because I put it on this custom scale, and I still haven't been able to drill the holes for the pocket clip, because I drill from the inside or through the scale to the outside, and I don't want to destroy the threading that they have there for the pocket clips, so I'll have to figure that out. Can't wait to carry this thing again. Getting kind of crowded here. Alrighty. Let's see. We have another Japanese produced Spyderco. But this one uses ZDP 189. I think, I'm not perfectly sure where the steel is from. It's a tool steel, very high carbon content. It's 3% carbon. So the rust resistance, I would say, for the amount of carbon in it, is very good. But it does, you cannot really pick it up on the video, but a little bit, yeah, you can. Right there, you can see a little bit of a patina starting to develop. But like I said, for the carbon content, I think the rust resistance is amazing. But the hardness on this knife and the edge retention is extraordinary. Great knife. Great knife. Ugly, but functional. Let's see, we got another Japanese steel here. I think, yes, it's Japanese. On this SOG here. Uses, well, it doesn't say on the blade, but it uses OS 8A steel, which the rust resistance, not that legendary. I wore this thing, I was working an outdoor job in a pinch. I got back in, I guess it was 2008. This is my first, well, I thought it was a premium knife when I first bought it. I still think it's a good knife, but it was better than what I had before I had this one. I had an M-Tech before I had this knife. But yeah, I was working outdoors, so it was getting sweat on it, because, you know, it's right there in my pocket. And it started to get some rust spots, which actually disappeared. I just wiped them away, but pretty good coating on this. Pretty necessary coating, I would say, too. But this is what a lot of people are saying is a mid-grade steel for knives, but it's pretty good. Decent edge retention. I'd say it's pretty much like the 8CR13 MOV. I used to have a knife with the Chinese 8CR13 MOV. I had the Spyderco Tenacious, but I gave that to a friend because he didn't have a Spyderco, and I had to be a good Samaritan and help him out with that. And last but not least, a European steel on my new Benchmade. Let's see. Well, it's not wanting to focus. N680. I don't know very much about the steel. I believe it's an Austrian steel, and it's as far as I love that finish they got on there. I think it's a stonewash finish. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yes, I think it's an Austrian steel, and from what I've heard, Benchmade uses it in a few, I don't know if you want to call them dive knives, but more aquatic themed knives. I don't know, that's probably not the right way of saying it, but they use that and or this steel. And so far I don't have a ton of experience. I have a little bit of experience. I'm gonna have a review coming up on this knife when I have time. I tried to do a review for it, but I went over on my time limit. The phone I use an iPhone 4 to record my videos, and if you go over a certain amount of time, it won't upload them directly. And I can't. Right now, I don't have a computer that will properly. I can't just plug this into a computer and upload the video. Is what I'm trying to say. So, that's my steels, my different steels, guys. I would love to see some video responses from some of my friends here on YouTube. And I think, I don't know, maybe it won't pick up any steam or not, but, you know, if you guys make a video, make sure to tell your other YouTube subscribers and stuff to make one as well. Us other knife lovers out there. So we can see a bunch of these videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy. Peace.